you.
Tango Hotel, contact ground 121.9 when your run-up is complete, sir.
Will do, India Tango Hotel.
Langley Tower, this is Cessna 1520 Tango Zulu, approaching Cloverdale and requesting traffic advisory to the east.
Mr. Golf Zulu Tango Zulu, Langley Tower, squawk ident, altimeter 3011.
Squawk ident and Zulu Tango Zulu.
Zulu Tango Zulu Tower, identified, thank you.
Cabin doors, closed, flight controls.
Oscar Fox Yankee Tower, the wind now 160 at 6, gusting 17.
Correct. And fuel selector, right tank.
Clear to land, Oscar Fox Yankee, thanks.
Mixture rich. And takeoff trim set for takeoff. Elevator trim set for takeoff. Throttle to 1700 RPMs. Alright, we'll check the mag drop. Left magneto, about 100 RPMs. And the right magneto is just almost 50 RPMs. Alright, we'll check mixture. Mixture's good. And suction. Alright, we got good suction, about 5.0 inches. Temperature's coming up, pressure is in the green. Alright, instruments, we've got altimeter set. Our heading indicator, right now we're showing 240, and that is matching the compass. BSI, stable, all set. Ammeter is charging, and we can verify that. Yep. Ammeter is charging, and we'll check the carburetor. Idle, copied off, back to 1000. Circuit breakers, they're all in. Alright, we got avionics already turned on. Primer is locked. Magnetos are on both. Flaps are up.
Oscar Fox Yankee Tower, well done. Exit left on Alpha, taxi Alpha to the apron monitor 121.9, we're not good.
And
Oscar Fox Yankee, thanks. Appreciate that.
carburetor is off. Mixture is rich.
His first time in crosswind, so it was challenging for him, but he did really well.
Yes, he did.
Fuel selector both. Where is that? Transponder set to alt.
121.9, Oscar Fox Yankee.
Beacon is
Yes,
on.
thanks.
Turn on the landing light. Throttle friction. Trim set for takeoff. Alright, we're taking off runway 19. Halfway point. If we're not taken off by then, we'll abort takeoff. If we're below 800 feet, any engine failure or fire will land straight ahead. If we're over 800 feet, we'll turn around and land back here at the airport. And we've got the takeoff time being recorded as 1300, so we'll go 13.
Zulu Tango Zulu Tower, surveillance server terminated, changed on a frequency.
Oh, one. Let's get our glasses out. All right. It's not that bright. All right, let's listen to ATIS one more time.
Fire broken. Altimeter 3010. IFR approach. RNAV runway 01. Circling runway 19. Landing and departing runway 19. Inform ATC on initial contact. You have information Foxtrot. This is Langley Airport Information Foxtrot. Limited weather at 1930 Zulu. Wind 140 at 10, gusting 17. Tower visibility.
Alright, we got Foxtrot. Langley ground, Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel, run-up complete. Ready for east departure with Foxtrot.
Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel, Langley ground, runway 19. Wind 150 at 10, gusting 17. Altimeter 3012. Taxi via Bravo, Poppy departure. Squawk 0740. Contact tower 119.0 holding short.
0740, India Tango Hotel.
Langley ground, this is Cessna 172 Golf Foxtrot India Charlie. We're currently at apron to run a complete request northeastbound departure with information Foxtrot.
Cessna Golf Foxtrot India Charlie, Langley ground, runway 19, wind 150 at 10, gusting 17, altimeter 3012. Taxi via Bravo, Poppy departure, squawk 0412. Contact tower 119.0 holding short.
Foxtrot India Charlie, please say squawk again, Poppy departure.
Foxtrot India Charlie, ground squawk 0412.
Okay, we're going to switch frequency to tower. Langley Tower, Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel is on Bravo, ready for departure.
India Tango Hotel Tower from Bravo, backtrack approved, wind 150 at 7, gusting 17. Clear takeoff, runway 19.
Clear for takeoff, India Tango Hotel. Alright, flaps are up, mixture's full rich. I've got my trim set for takeoff. Alright. Alright, hills to the floor. Okay, full power. Power is confirmed, the engine's in green.
Alright, so we've just taken off from runway 19 from Langley Airport. And if you're familiar with this airport, you can see here we're making that left turn to truck heading 160. And that's because of the noise abatement procedures for Langley Airport. So as soon as you depart runway 19, you make a slight left and continue tracking heading 160 and until you pass the golf course that's up ahead. And then you continue with your crosswind turn just past the golf course. So that's what we're trying to do. And yeah, we're making another trip down to Chilliwack. And truth be told, this was not my original intended destination. I was hoping to make a video for a trip down to 100 Mile. But unfortunately, the weather wasn't good enough for me to make that trip. So I decided to still get up in the air. I wanted to fly regardless if I could. And yeah, I was able to make this trip, so I thought I'll just fly down to Chilliwack as usual and fly back. And that's what this video is about. So we'll talk some more as the video progresses.
Hotel Tower, altitude restriction canceled.
India Tango Hotel. Ooh, little bumpy there.
Yes, it was getting quite bumpy on this trip, and you could see the cumulus clouds that are forming everywhere, and there was just a lot of convective activity happening here, so yeah, made for an interesting trip.
Tower, Foxtrot India Charlie, ready on Bravo, request departure.
Foxtrot India Charlie, Tower from Bravo, backtrack approved, wind 140 at 10, gusting 17, clear takeoff, runway 19.
Clear takeoff, runway 19, Foxtrot India Charlie.
India Tango Hotel Tower, change on the frequency.
India Tango Hotel.
Runway traffic, Zulu Tango Zulu, currently on the south side of the field at 2,300 feet westbound. Runway traffic.
So yeah, we've just left the Langley control zone, so I've already switched my frequency to Glen Valley traffic. We're approaching Glen Valley region, just up ahead. That's an area that's usually very busy with student pilots training and practicing around that area, so you always have to be extra vigilant when you're flying around that area. So usually I keep a very close eye and listen to the radio carefully to make sure that you get everybody's position. And I do also make a call normally to announce my position when necessary, just to alert other pilots and let everybody know where you are so you can be seen.
Yeah, this is a bit bumpy today. And you can see this layer of clouds here.
Valley traffic, Cessna 172, Golf Hotel X-ray India, just departed Twin Meadows, for Langley eastbound for 9 mile area. And you can pushing traffic, Golf Hotel X-ray in 2006.
Runway traffic, Zulu Tango Zulu, currently on the west side of the Farmers Fields at 2,200 feet. We'll be simulating a forced approach followed by an eastbound overshoot. Runway traffic.
All right, let's turn on the pitot.
So yeah, I turned on my pitot heat because you can see it's starting to rain a little bit. Precipitation, freezing levels were around 2,900 and I was flying at 2,000 feet. So just to be safe.
Hello, Telex Cessna 122 Foxtrot, Chilliwack, Papa, we're Chris Allen 3000, eastbound 3000.
Valley traffic, Cessna 172 Golf Hotel, that's it. Yeah, we're just coming up on the green field, so we'll be crossing over that on 115.
As we approach mission, I normally start to look at the winds to see what the winds are projected or forecasted to be like at Chilliwack, just so that I can start to plan ahead for which runway I should anticipate to land on. So I'm just glancing over and trying to see what the winds look like in Chilliwack at the moment.
Coleman Island area traffic, Cessna 185, Foxtrot Q Oscar, go just west of Chilliwack Mountain, and we're going to transit at 2000 westbound on the north shore of the river, back to Boundary Bay.
Sumas traffic, Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel, 2,000 feet, just north of Matsui, eastbound to Chilliwack.
So just passing over Mission City, I've switched my frequency now to Sumas traffic, and yeah, this is to keep a listen out for other aircrafts in the area, particularly training aircrafts that tend to practice around this area. So the lower Hatzik area that we're approaching, as well as the overall Sumas area, which basically kind of goes around Chilliwack area and also to the east side of Abbotsford. These are major pilot training areas, so again you have to stay really vigilant around these areas.
Coleman Island area traffic, Cessna 185, Foxtrot Kilo Oscar, go directly over the center of Nicole Altman Island, or 2000, and transiting westbound.
Sumas traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel is just on the south end of Hartwick, eastbound to Chilliwack at 2,000 feet.
Okay, we do not have you on the south side of Hatzik there for Kilo Oscar, so I'll turn north.
Alright, I'm going to go a little bit closer to the river and fly eastbound.
I see your light there for, the 185 has traffic just south of Hatzik.
Okay, and I've got you on site.
Sumas traffic 172, Golf Hotel Charlie Charlie, 2,000 feet over Chilliwack Mountain. We're northbound and then we'll be westbound from there.
It's in Texas 172 Foxtrot, Church Papa, we're coming up on the south side of Hatzik Lake, we're eastbound 3000.
Fraser River traffic, this is Hiller Foxtrot Bravo Whiskey Echo at 800 feet coming around north side of Chilliwack Mountain, headed for practice. below 1,000 feet at Strawberry Island.
And that's why it's important to always give your position when you're flying around busy areas. As you heard, that 185 was ahead of me. They were heading westbound, I'm heading eastbound, and we were roughly the same altitude. I think they were a little bit higher than me because I heard them earlier when they were just passing Chilliwack Mountain, which is up ahead. But once I indicated that I was south of Hartsig and they were closer to the area, they couldn't see me until we had that chat, and then they kind of located me, and I could see them, I could see them flying a little bit more north of the river. So I decided to kind of go closer to the river just to keep that separation.
Chilliwack traffic, Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel, just north of Sumas Mountain, inbound 2000 and descending. We'll be overflying midfield for wind check.
Chilliwack traffic, India Foxtrot Bravo, clear the active runway, exiting on Charlie.
All right.
Chilliwack traffic, this is King Air Golf Echo Delta Victor, approximately 2 miles to the south of 3 Road, 2,600, descending to 1,000 to join downwind for runway 25, full stop.
Chilliwack traffic, going to taxi studio. Chilliwack traffic, Golf Victor Lima on final for 25, stop and go. Chilliwack traffic, Charlie traffic, clear of the active, we'll be climbing straight out to 2000 back to altitude.
Chilliwack traffic, Echo Delta Victor is downwind for 25, full stop.
So as I'm approaching Chilliwack, things started to get a little bit interesting. I could see the cloud base just ahead of me was starting to get much lower than what I had anticipated. And it was forming over the mountains and sort of hanging around like a low fog. And yeah, so I was looking at it thinking, okay, that could be a problem when I'm trying to take off if the winds change and favor runway 7, because then I'd be flying directly into that layer there. So I couldn't judge how high it is, but it looked to be somewhere around maybe 2,000 feet at this point.
Chilliwack traffic, Echo Delta Victor is mid downwind for runway 25, full stop. King Air.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf Victor Lima off runway 25, remaining in the circuit.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel, just over Mission City. We'll be crossing midfield shortly for left downwind, joining left downwind for runway 25.
Chilliwack traffic, Charlie is departing the circuit to the west, 2,000 feet, switch to CMS.
Chilliwack traffic, Echo Delta Victor, late downwind for runway 25, full stop. Chilliwack traffic, King Air Golf, Echo Delta Victor, turning final runway 25, full stop.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel, turning left, downwind for runway 25. Alright, mixture rich, fuel on both. Chilliwack traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel, turning left base for runway 25. Alright.
Chilliwack traffic, King Air Golf Echo Delta Victor is exiting the active taxiing Alpha. Chilliwack traffic, Golf Victor Lima on final 25, touch and go.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel, turning final for runway 25.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf Victor Lima off runway 25, remaining in the circuit. Chilliwack traffic, Golf Victor Lima on the downwind for touch and go 25.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel is clear of the active, taxiing via Charlie to parking.
So we made it to Chilliwack, and yeah, I ended up having to wait out the weather a little bit as the cloud layer I was talking about kept coming lower and lower. And funny enough, as I had suggested, the winds ended up changing, favoring runway 07, which meant if I was taking off, I would have been flying kind of straight into that lower cloud level. And maybe it wasn't as low as I felt or thought it was, but I still wanted to wait it out and see if it will burn off, which it did later on, and then I was able to depart.
Chilliwack traffic, Cessna 206 Golf Foxtrot Uniform Papa on the apron. Taxiing for departure 25 will hold short. Chilliwack traffic.
So this is just some extra footage of me taxiing around the apron, trying to find a place to park. Now, again, most of the parking areas you see around this side of the apron are usually reserved for flying schools and other permanent residents of this airport who pay a fee or cost to park here. Normally when you fly in and you're parking for just a short term, you can sort of pick a spot, and as long as you don't stay there for too long, it's not a big deal. I ended up sticking around longer than I had thought because of those clouds I was talking about earlier, waiting for them to burn out. So I ended up spending about an hour or more than an hour just hanging around the airport, waiting for those clouds to burn off. Well, so this is my first time actually recording a complete trip without my batteries, my camera dying, and also the first time I've done a voiceover, which is sort of giving a narrative over the video. I was hoping it's a nice way of giving context to what's happening and my thought process as I'm flying along. So I'm hoping you guys enjoy it, and if you do like, comment, I certainly appreciate that.
Alright, you can see the clouds are moving in. We'll clear the sky, and then we'll just rotate here. A little bit behind. Alright, let's record that landing time there. That was 13:29. And Hobbs is 505. 505, 9.1. Alright, carb heat.
Chilliwack traffic, Golf Victor Lima, off runway 25, remaining in the circuit.
Okay. After landing, we got flaps up, and we're going to turn off some of these lights. Going to turn off pitot. Landing light.
Chilliwack ground, India Tango Hotel, do you copy?
We'll keep transport as is.
Chilliwack traffic, Foxtrot Uniform Papa is at Alpha, taxi to position 25, would be a straight out departure westbound. And check the aircraft on departure 25. Are you the only fella in the circuit?
Yeah, Golf Victor Lima, I think we're the only ones at the moment.
Thank you. All right, Charlie.
Alright, we've got avionics master is on. Alright, beacon on, propeller area, lean up mixture, pressure, temperature, all good. And I've got my nav lights on. Alright, flaps already up. Transponder, got it on alt. Alright, we'll go up and do a run up. Looks like it is runway 07. Okay, got the radio for Chilliwack already set. Chilliwack traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel leaving the apron, will be taxiing via Alpha for a run up and hold short runway 07. Alright, brake check. Okay, brakes are good.
So after waiting around the airport, maybe an hour, probably more, the low-hanging clouds disappeared, or at least lifted a little bit more. So I was able to depart and fly back to Langley. The winds were fairly stable at this time, so it was a perfect time to depart. So this is the return leg for this round trip from Langley to Chilliwack and back to Langley. So here we're gonna taxi over to the run-up area, and we'll do a run-up, and then we'll line up for runway 7 and take off from there.
Alright, we'll slide in here and do our run-up right here. Aircraft into the wind, nose into the wind. Alright. Brake set, cabin doors, windows all locked and secure. Flight controls. Rudder free and correct. We got trim set for takeoff. Instruments. I've got altimeter as 3012. 3012. Alright. Mixture rich. Elevator trim, area behind us is clear. Throttle to 1700 RPMs. Alright, we'll check the magnetos. Left magneto. About 100 RPMs drop. Right magneto. Well, less than 50. Or about 50 RPMs drop. Mixture. Mixture is good. Suction is good. Alright, instruments and engine, all good. All in the green. Temperature, pressure, altimeter. Double check the armmeter, sorry, armmeter is charging. And circuit breakers, they're all in. We're going to turn on nav light and landing light. And we're going to check the carburetor, so carb heat on. Power to idle. Okay, carb heat off. Back to 1000. your check marks. Alright, avionics is already on. I got my radio set to Chilliwack here. Primer is locked, flaps are already up. Double checked. Carb heat is cold. Mixture is rich. Fuel selector on both. Transponder, I'm going to leave it on out. Beacon is already on, nav lights on. Landing light is on. And trim is already set. So we're taking off runway 07. Midway point at around Alpha. If we don't have enough power there, we'll abort takeoff. And if we're below 800 feet, any engine problems or even fire will land straight ahead. Over 800 feet, we'll turn around and try to land back at the airport here. Record takeoff time. That will be 14:29. All right. And this will be a right turnout to the west. All right, mixture rich. Fuel on both. Flaps up. Carb heat cold. Chilliwack traffic, Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel is entering runway 07 on a ground roll. We'll be taking off for a right turnout to the west. All right, feet to the bottom, full power. Power is confirmed. Engines in green. Airspeed's alive, 60. And we're off.
So you can see here as we're climbing out, the low-hanging clouds were literally ahead of us. Previously you couldn't see the peak of the mountains, but now you can actually see the peak of those mountains. So yeah, those clouds, more like a heavy fog or mist, it seemed like, burnt off, and so we were in the clear here for a good takeoff and right turnout to head back west, back to Langley.
Actually, Chilliwack traffic, Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel is clear of the active and making a right turnout to the west.
Chilliwack traffic, Cessna 172, Golf India Juliet Alpha, apron taxi run up area 07 via taxi Delta Alpha.
2,000 feet, we're going to level off here and try to stay at 2,000. All right, we'll lean the mixture. Okay. Well, we got a bit of precipitation.
Sometimes you just have to take pictures of the beauty around you just so you don't forget later, to remind yourself. This is usually one of my favorite looks as I'm heading westbound. Once you leave Chilliwack, just the look of the green farmlands underneath you, the mountains ahead, and the river in between. Quite a beautiful sight.
Traffic to Cessna 152 Golf Juliet to Echo north of Chilliwack Mountain, descending to 1500 and joining traffic rapidly.
Golf Charlie Hilton, uniforms at 2,400 feet over Veda Canal, heading northeast. Suma Sir, traffic, Foxtrot Charlie Alpha uniform, over Agassiz, 3,500 feet.
Suma's traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel, 2,000 feet, just crossing Fraser River and just to the east of Sumas Mountain, westbound to Langley.
Sumas area traffic, just 172 Golf Charlie Hilton, uniforms between Chilliwack and Sumas Mountain at 2,200 feet, heading east.
Station traffic, Bell 47, Foxtrot Golf uniform over Mountain Korea on 1,200.
Heading northwest bound, climbing to 1,500.
Sumas traffic, Bell 47, Foxtrot, Echo Tango Romeo, 1,000 feet over the Agassiz Bridge, southwest bound for Chilliwack Airport.
Last caller, what's your altitude? Last caller over Agassiz, what's your altitude?
1,000 feet over the Agassiz Bridge, Echo Tango Romeo.
Okay, thanks so much, Troy Alpha Uniform.
Fraser River traffic, Echo Tango India is north of Sumas Mountain, ATM.
Sumas traffic, Cessna 172 Golf, Sierra Papa Alpha over Arnold at 3,000 heading towards Yarrow.
Listen to 8.
Sumas traffic, Cessna 172 Golf, Sierra Papa Alpha.
IFR approach, turn over runway 01, circling runway 19, landing and departing runway 19. Form ATC on initial contact, over information Golf. This is Langley Airport, information Golf, limited weather at 2105 Zulu, wind 170, 10 gusting 18, tower visibility 15, sky condition 2,800 scatter.
Midway traffic, it's Cessna Foxtrot Hotel Tango India over Golden Eagles Golf Course, 1,500 feet and climbing southbound. Will be eastbound, climbing up to 2,500 feet longer.
Island to traffic, Cherokee 76 over 50, 10 miles northwest of the field, inbound for 16, Canada, anywhere in the battle.
Glen Valley traffic, this is Cessna 152 Golf Zulu Sierra Papa at 3000 on the eastern tip of the Crescent Island. We will be practicing steep turns.
Glen Valley traffic, Golf India Tango Hotel, 2,000 feet, westbound over Crescent Island to Langley.
Last station calling, what's your altitude?
I am at 2,000 feet and crossing Crescent Island.
Okay, sir, we'll look for you. Solution about.
Alright, I think I have eyes on you. You're probably 1,000 feet over me.
Okay, sir, solution about.
And traffic by Thornhill, correction, it's Cessna Foxtrot Hotel Tango India, about 2 miles to the west, eastbound at 2,000.
Langley Tower, this is Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel. Reach about 2,000 feet, crossing over Fort Langley, inbound with Golf.
Cessna Golf India Tango Hotel, Langley Tower. Runway 19, wind 160 at 7, altimeter 3015, squawk 3053.
3053 for India Tango Hotel.
India Tango Hotel Tower, clear straight in.
Cleared straight in, India Tango Hotel.
India Tango Hotel identified.
Alright, mixture rich. Fuel on both. Carb heat on, and we are descending. Put on our glasses. All right, we can go 1, 2, 3, 10 degrees. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Langley ground, this is Cessna 172 Golf Alpha Mike November. We're run-up Bay Bravo. Run-up is complete. Request taxi for the circuits, and we have information Golf.
Cessna Golf Alpha Mike November, Langley ground, runway 19, wind 140 at 7, altimeter 3014. Taxi via Bravo, contact tower 119.0, holding short.
We'll taxi Bravo, Alpha Mike November.
Alpha Mike November, ground squawk 3045.
3045, Alpha Mike November.
India Tango Hotel Tower, clear to land runway 19.
India Tango Hotel.
Maintenance worker 2, ground, exit Alpha. There will be aircraft exiting on Alpha.
Maintenance worker 2, Roger.
India Tango Hotel Tower, exit left Alpha, taxi Alpha to the apron, monitor ground 121.9.
India Tango Hotel.
Langley Tower, this is Alpha Mike November. We're ready at Bravo for 19.
Alpha Mike November Tower from Bravo. Backtrack, line up runway 19.
Line up runway 19, Alpha Mike November.
All right, let's lean that mixture.
Alpha Mike November Tower, cleared for takeoff runway 19.
Clear for takeoff runway 19, Alpha Mike November.
1453. And we'll turn off the lights. And we'll go to ground 1219.
Maintenance worker to ground, you can proceed onto Alpha.
Maintenance worker 2.
Maintenance worker to ground, hold short runway 19.
Holding short runway 19, maintenance worker 2.
Langley Tower, Cessna 152, Golf Bravo X-ray Juliet, approaching Cloverdale of 2,300 feet, request traffic advisory to Grand Valley.
Cessna Golf Bravo X-ray Juliet, Langley Tower, squawk ident, altimeter 3015. Proceed above the zone at your discretion.
3015, Bravo X-ray Juliet.
Bravo X-ray Juliet, identified.
Bravo X-ray Juliet.
All right. Transponder standby. Landing time is recorded. Carb heat is already off. Flaps are already up. Shot down. Throttle to 1,000. And live magneto check is done. 1215. We'll check the emergency. Test is good. And we'll turn